How's it going, people? Jeff here from Ecom Geeks. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 trending apps for August 2021, so let's get started. So the first app that we're going to look at is Conversific Store Analytics. Now, this guy is pretty interesting. So it is useful for people who want to get statistical information about their store and be able to have it formatted for them in a way that makes easy sense of things to allow them to make educated decisions about what they should do with their store. So there's lots of different really cool applications of this. I'll show you a couple things, but it shows how you compare it to other stores. Gives you recommendations. Sure, they look pretty. The reports look nice. It does things that are really cool, like it looks at particular products, which is very interesting, and will tell you a little bit of information about them, which can increase your sales, increase your conversions. So exceptionally useful. You can use it on your cell phone, et cetera, et cetera. It is actually really, really cool. And the coolest thing about it is the fact that it can connect to Google Analytics. If you don't have Google Analytics enabled on your store, you definitely should, because that gives you lots of information. And this app can take that information and convert it into something that is understandable, readable, and will help you make educated decisions about your store. So there are different pricing options here. You can have a free plan for one store, 1,500 orders per year. You could honestly get away with a free one just fine. When you start to upgrade, you get extra features. Biggest being more orders, and as well as being able to customize different date range segments, and then the benchmarks. Now you can include, you get Facebook Analytics added in on the paid plan. Facebook is useful, but I would say Google Analytics is much more important. So like I said, you can definitely get away with the free plan. That being said, you can get tons of stuff on it. So give that a check out. It's definitely an app for stores that are at least middle size or starting to grow. So don't get this if you're just starting off, because you actually need some sales and some things to go through before this app can actually provide you some useful information on what decisions you can make. So the next app that we have here is an Instagram feed and slider pro by Raptor. Now, it's important to note that this is not for reviews. So this is not an Instagram review app. This is if you have an Instagram and you want to be able to easily show that Instagram live for your store. So there are a couple different options here. In terms of a plan, it's $6. Boom, $6. You can try it for 3 days and see what you like. I'll show you their example site here. Basically, there's a number of different ways of having your own Instagram, stored there. There's different grid layouts. You can have it as a slider instead, so that people can actually move through it either one by one, or et cetera, et cetera. It's there's other options here too. Basically, at the end of the day, it allows you to very easily connect your Instagram account to your store. So this is especially useful for artisan shops, for custom made, whatever that is, jewelry or clothing, or etc., etc. Really cool, can be very useful, can definitely increase sales. The next app here is Accentuate Custom Fields by Accentuate Digital. And this is an app that is difficult to explain. It allows you to customize any of the fields that you have on your website. So taking a look at the back end here, you can see that you can customize basically all of the fields that you can put in your site to however you want it. And this allows the average person to customize their store without having to learn how to code. So, I created one here. It's not showing up. I'm new to this app. So basically, I went in and I edited it so that everything in my dress collection would have a sizing chart connected in the product description. You can change anything about anything. You can insert videos or anything you could think of, you can customize without having to do the coding and whatnot. If you're a coder, probably don't need it. If you're not and want something that you can actually use to make your website look how you want it to look, definitely a good choice for sure. Looking at the plans here, you 100% free. You just have to make sure you're using one of the 9 free Shopify themes. If you're using a third-party theme, then it is an extra $20 a month. But yeah, for the vast majority of you, you probably have a free plan, and yeah, there's no restrictions on it. So yeah, go ahead and give it a shot, test it out, see if it's the thing for you, and let's move on to our next one. The next app we have here is bundlebear, and this is actually a very cool app. I mean, it's not a new concept. It does volume discounts, quantity breaks, product bundles, and free gifts. It's just basically an upsell app, but it does it very well, and it's pretty clever. So let me show you their little demo site here. You can do things like buy two and get percentage off, that sort of thing. There's also like could do 2 for 1s, you could do etc. I think they have a full list here of what you can do. Let's just take a look here. Yeah, so I mean, these are all those things, X and Y, free gifts, free shipping. One really cool thing that I saw about this is that you can actually mix and match discounts and discount codes. And that is really interesting because in Shopify, you can only use one discount code, at least during the checkout process. So the fact that this actually allows you to do that prior to checkout, to actually have multiple codes, is really cool. So it's 19 bucks. That's it, 19 bucks. You got 2 weeks free trial if you want to give it a shot. Very cool. And like I said, you can have stacking discounts or whatnot. So there's a lot of potential in this app for shizzle, and let's keep moving. So our fifth app here is Globo Preorder, which very cool. It is a pre-order app, in case you couldn't pick up on that. So, really cool. I actually haven't seen that many of these guys. Just looking at their demo site here, you could do things like a full payment or a partial payment to pre-order. They've got all these other options here. You can have simple pre-order. Red Stock Alert, this was kind of cool because you can actually say, okay, well, it's sold out, email me when it's available. So they don't necessarily have to put money in to get notified when they want something else new. So this can get very useful, especially if you have something temporarily out of stock, or honestly, there are so many uses for this. I've honestly, I haven't seen that many pre-order apps. The fact that this one is free for up to 5 products, that is great. Especially if you are a very small drop shipping store or single product store. I mean, you can use this for like completely free. If you want to use it for more than 5 products, then for sure you're going to need the $10 at once, $10 a month plan. And then if you want to, you can even pay $100 for the full year. But yeah, it's very cool. The fact that you can get people to say, hey, email me when this product is back in stock. That is huge, just to get people as return visitors, because they're not frustrated. They're saying, hey, I want this, let me know when it's back. So there you go. Those are our top 5 recommended trending apps for August 2021. Really cool things. Let me know, what apps do you find useful that I haven't mentioned here? I'd be really interested to know, so let me know in the comments down below. And for now, catch you later.